Hello, people. Hi. Welcome to the live event here for Animation West Africa Foundation. We have a challenge that we conduct every year called the AWA Challenge. This is the third year running, and this is called the AWA-HSM Hard Surface Modeling Challenge 2013. You can see in front of you here the theme is the real future. The idea is for you to create, for entrants to create something inspiring, a product, a design, a futuristic design. Hard surface, not organic, and must have a practical solution for human use. You know, it's 3D as it is, and we're looking at areas of practicality, lighting, originality of ideas, and good thing is this thing has been running, and people have been for 3 years now, and people have been getting involved. But we need to have more participation. Now we have our judges, our faithful judges. Some of them has been with us right from the start. There we have Ebele Okoye. She's the one at Shrinkfish Animation Studios in Germany. We've got David Mass, also a German guy, the guy at Brainpet Studios, that same, and Jeffrey Jasper. That's the digital supervisor at New Deal Studios. William Vaughn, Applehead, the guy with the tofu, the vegan zombie, and Ellery Connell, the assistant professor motion graphics at and VFX at the Arizona State University, and of course myself, managing the whole thing. And where is me? You wonder. That is me. Hiya, how you doing? Great. So welcome here. Without taking too much time, just gonna go straight into what we got for today, right? And I'm looking on the right hand side because some people are joining in, and I'm seeing what they're saying here and there. But my attention is here, you guys in front of me. We've had this 6 people. This contest started and then ended, and then we had 6 entrants. Not so much, but it's good. It's a good number at least for in the graduate process. And we sent the results to our judges. They took a while. They moderated it. We know they're busy doing their thing, so we allowed them time. It took a while to moderate it and send us back results. One of them, who is the Larry Connell, who's a Modo man, and the assistant professor, maybe a professor by now in Arizona State University, is going to be giving us a video feedback, but most of them have actually given scores and feedbacks typed in and everything. Now this is the idea. It's not all about the scores and marks. Those scores and marks are just to say rank, because this process has been supported by Digital Tutors, who is going to be offering us subscription, right? So that is basically the idea. So we can say, okay, you have that, you have that, but at the end of the day, it's all about you competing with yourself. It's all about you contesting with yourself, but with the aim and awareness of some other people around you. It's about you measuring up with yourself and seeing how much you're going. So if we're people to get involved in this every year or every time we bring it out, you can measure yourself, and it can be all good for the industry. The AWA 2013 challenge. Just going to take you quickly through the whole process, just so you can see what people have created. Let's put it this way. Let's just start out immediately with the scores, right? That's the main thing while we're here. And I will show you the screen thing. I will take you to the screen. Let me just start from here. Screen. Yep, I'll take you to the screen and you can see what's going on. I'll share my screen now, and great. That is a Samsung Twist, what the guy calls it. The Samsung Twist, created by GT Gordon Timehin, and he explains it to Samsung Twist as, okay, the software he used first of all is C4D R13, Photoshop and Illustrator. Great combination. The idea is this: the mobile, you see, he has 2 screens according to the write-up he made, because we asked everybody to make a write-up. Now, two screens, one is an OLED screen, or rather transparent screen, and the other is a normal LED screen. Now, the OLED screen, which is on top of the other, can be used as an extended display. Now, what does it mean on top of the other? I think here, exactly, on top of the other can be used as an extended display, like what you have here. And equally, they can be separable, like I see here, extended and broken apart. All right. And it also can become a human interface, like a keypad and game control. So you can actually detach it and use it as a game controller on its own, and put it back on your phone and use it as a keyboard and all those things. And that is it. I think this is impressive, really. Functionality, I can't talk about it right now, but looking into it, if somebody's interested to create a Samsung, probably could sell it to you guys, maybe a lot of money. Yeah, but this is that. I think that is awesome on its own. Just gonna close that right now. Close this right now. Take you back to the next one, and that is for GT. And GT has a score for that. GT has a score of 82.25. Now, 4 judges gave the scores. I'm reading my screen now. 4 judges gave the scores. His highest of the judges is about 91%. I think that's impressive. And the 4 of them added up to 329, and divided by 4 again, just to bring the number someone can relate with, gives us 2.25. That's good, 2.25%. And that's GT. The next guy is JV, right? Share my screen again. I wonder why Google doesn't allow you to just keep on showing one screen while you're talking and the other. You didn't have to go back and forth. Maybe I don't know what to do. But this is it. Now, this is so awesome because this guy is used Blender version 2.6 and Photoshop. For all of you out there who think Blender, think again. Blender does awesome. I've used Blender. Compositing, awesome to its own level. Linear editor thing, awesome. Nodal system, awesome, I think, really. And it's all free, not so heavy. Okay, we're not discussing software right now. Blender and rendered in cycles. That's the second newest amazing thing they have. Cycles. You basically don't need to put in your lights. Just render cycles. Cycles will calculate your light and do your thing for you. 20 minutes render time. Impressive. What's he got to say about it? He says, I have just thrown that away, isn't it? Project description. Come up. Yeah, thank you. I got it. Now, what is your screen? Yeah, that is it. And then the project description text, it says, this is an elevator with a palm print security system. A palm print. It also consists of a high-quality bulletproof glass as doors. Doesn't require a wheel or wire to operate. Uses a high-end magnetic technology to move up and down. The buttons on the left are used to specify the speed of the elevator. And finally, uses a voice control to tell what floor you want to go. And I was just thinking, not that one. I was just thinking, what if you got somebody in there who wants to be troublesome and starts to say all the floors? Yeah, so this is the buttons on the left that I talked about. Right, palm control and no wires or whatever, magnetic stuff, bulletproof glass in case you've caused trouble and you need to hide. You can get in there and takes you up and down. Good, great. I think this is great, and it's done in Blender. I've seen his work before. He's done some amazing things in Blender, a whole lot more amazing things. But at the same time, he's a student, so I can understand juggling studies with something that you love to do on the side. And yeah, Johnson Victor, or JV, as the name is. All of these people submitted with the initials, not with the first name. So you just related on the initials straight on, and which was something absolutely amazing, I'd say. Yeah, and that is awesome. What is the next thing? The next person I haven't said that Johnson Victor has a score of 61.5. He had a highest score of 4 judges of an 80, right? And he's got a 61.5 as an overall. I mean, through 246, then divided by the 4 judges gives you an average of 61.5 average score. So just work on the average now. The first person 82, this is 61.5. That's great. And what we're having next is our MO. Right. Now, this is what MO's got to offer. Just give me a second. I'm now just gonna change my screen share thing again. Oh, Google, I have to go back and forth. Now, this is it. This is what that is. That's the third entry. We have MO. It looks pretty simple. What is all this about? Just a car. I mean, it looks this and that. Now let's hear what he's got to say. Really, what's he got to say about it? He says this is an SUV car designed for off-road use and luxury use at the same time. Off-road and luxury. I took reference from the BMW and Cadillac SRX to design a new model of SUV. A new model of SUV. Good. Awesome. Took me a day to model. Nice. And it's a work in progress. Well. Why did you submit a work in progress? Fine. Well, everything is a work in progress, I guess. Depends on when you say you're done. That's when you're done. I modeled it with 3D Max. That's a 3D Max. We got a C4D R13. We got a Blender 2.66. We got a 3D Max 2011. And this guy textured in Keyshot 3. I think Keyshot does very good for automobile rendering. It really does a lot for them, and this is good. I do like the lighting. I will personally say the back area here a bit dark. You know, if it's like a studio lighting thing, light it up perfectly. I think the shadows are a bit too dark for a studio lighting setup, and that is me. You know, we can start talking about so many things, but I don't want to go into that. The judges have dealt with that. But I think the shadows could just be improved on. I know you say it's a work in progress, but yeah. And this end part, what do you call it again? I forgot. This horizon kind of thing. It should, in my opinion, not be there. I just want to see a white floor, everything white. Position your camera in such a way that it's all white and lit up perfectly okay. And yeah. But as it is on its own, yeah, you've told us what it is all about, which is great and impressive. Now I'll close that. I'll go quickly to the next one. We've got 6. We've gone 3 so far. Now this is PFG. That's his initials on the game here. It says PFG. Right. I'm just gonna share my screen again, so you guys can see what is going on. It goes to me, and I'll share the screen again, and it comes back to me, and I share the screen. It comes back to me, and I share the screen. It's to me. Sweet. Right. That is it. That's his name below here, PFG. Now that's a Maxon C4D, a second C4D R13 as well. Adobe Photoshop and CS5. 48 seconds. Whatever you did in 48 seconds, don't know how you did it. But yeah, okay, looks pretty basic blocks. Now, what does this thing do? That's what we're concerned about. I mean, let's check out the second image though. Excuse me. Yep, I can see an on-screen board here, and I can see it's a make from an HP. I'd rather you use your own name, you know, just feel cool all the same. And yeah, so he says all new HP Hack HAQ 620, slim, sleeky, classy. The HP HAQ has 620 is a touch screen laptop with inbuilt speakers. Laptop speakers. How is it a laptop? Let's keep reading. It's got an on-screen keyboard, batteries. The width of it is 600 centimeters, height is 416, and thickness is 6 cm. Now, this product is light and can be carried around, which means you can stay in touch with people everywhere. It comes with a Bluetooth keyboard. Now, that's what makes it a laptop part, isn't it? I guess. And this is the Bluetooth keyboard part. But there's also an onboard keyboard, which makes it awesome. You don't want to carry the extra luggage. Dump this at home. Just know how to use this one nicely. And it doesn't obstruct you too much because you can see through a bit. Then you can keep typing, which I think makes it good. But I'll still take this along anyway. Gives me flexibility. It says it comes with a Bluetooth keyboard. Yeah, we got that. A built-in webcam. And there's a stand somewhere. I can't find that now, but there's a stand somewhere. And that's all what these things come with. It's futuristic because it offers more than what currently exists. That is what he said. Tell me, guys, you seen something like this before? Don't know, but he says it's not what currently exists. So I'm hoping HP might actually borrow a leaf from here. But this is patented to us. So if you take it, we come after you. So ask me before you take it. Then we can work a deal out, work out something. Anyway, so that is that. I think this is quite cool. It's given it a name, HAQ 620 hack. All right, hack 620 technology. I mean, this is amazing to me because people can think, be out of the box and create something. Though it looks closely like what does exist already, I've been thinking more like something that does not. You can't even. You have to think out of the box where you're like, whoa, okay, are you sure this is a phone? Are you sure this is a laptop? But yeah, it looks pretty much like the iPads, everything, and the pads we carry around, but its functionality sets it apart, I guess. So maybe Apple might want to borrow the idea, and borrow is not for free, you know what I mean? Right. So the next thing we're gonna be having here is this guy. Just give me a second now. I close that. Oh, all right. Before I move on, the last guy, Mo, the guy with the car, scored a 79. I think I'm just mixing. I'm forgetting to switch on to where it should be right now. He scored a 79. This guy here, share the screen. Yeah, the average was a 79. All the total was about the highest he's got was an 88. We've had a 91 high. The first guy's got an 80. He's got the highest of an 88, right? And total for 316 and a 79 average position, average score, which is awesome. And now we're coming back to PFG, the guy with the laptop thingy with the Bluetooth keyboard, and he's got a 79.5. 79 MO PFG 79.5. And yeah, and he's got the highest point of 92 along the line. I gave him a 79.5. Altogether 318 addition, but average 79.5. Good job to you guys, and that is awesome. And we have him. Yeah, PS Prince Sanders. Prince Sanders is from Ghana. He's a Ghanaian. Most of these other guys are Nigerian, as it is. It's for West Africa anyway. So we have a Ghanaian man here, lives in Ghana. It's quite cool at what he does. And I'm just going to show you what he's got here. I think this is pretty impressive to me, to be honest. Aha, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. The next thing he did, yep, that's it. P3D design, and calls it the sci-fi automotive concept, intergalactic racer, superior cooling, PSD P3D boss. Whoa, awesome. And the human being you see here, I believe it's there for scaling purposes. You should take it away next time anyway. Right, so he's got this to say about it. I mean, look at that. Sure, it can fly. Well, let's read what he's got to say. This is a model created in Maya, rendered in V-Ray. Oh, first Maya, first V-Ray. We already 5, one more, and just one Maya. Sorry, Maya. Anyway, yeah, the Intergalactic Racer is a two-seater airworthy vehicle engineered for speed and agility. Its agility is derived from its four independent wheel-like jet boosters. I'm sure this is what he's talking about. This jet boosters. Hmm. Equipped with three superior jet outlets, we can see that, also functions independently of each other. Whoa. So basically one can start working and the other decides not to work. Accident. Fine. Well, the Bugatti Veyron technology was employed in the design of its dynamic tail flap. Talking about this tail flap. Let's see the second one, have a better view. Yep, this one. Okay. It functions for both braking when landing as well as flight stability during extreme races and maneuverability. What that word means is that it can turn left and right and flip and do whatever and turn here. That's what the word maneuverability means. Whoa, maneuverability. Yep, so it's the Intergalactic Racer, the vehicle to take you beyond. I'm sure it's going to take you beyond someday. Someday, like Back to the Future, that movie, is it Back to the Future? Yeah, 1 and 2 or maybe 3, I think. Take it beyond. Well, that's what he's got to offer. And what does the judges got to say? They gave Prince Sanders a 95.5. He's got the highest, amazingly, the highest score he's got is 100. Over 100 in 1 point. Wow, 100. I don't think I'll give nobody that personally, but just people know better than I do, I believe. They gave him 100. Okay. So that's one of his highest scores from the judges, and it's got a 95.5. Right. So, sweet and awesome as that is, we have one more. And that one more is gonna be where is you now? Where is you? Right, Zand. That's him. Just gonna switch over. Already have him here now. That one, screen capture. Yep, that is it. Don't this just look lovely to behold? I mean, I'm just gonna read what he says here. He says it's the Zoid phone. The Zoid phone idea is a future gaming phone that will bridge the gap between a phone and a gaming PC. The Zoid phone will sport a 1 terabyte of internal memory, 99 megapixel motion and camera with motion detection, fingerprint sensor. Where is that at? Yeah, as it down here. Fingerprint sensor. A touch screen spectrum volume sensor. Touchscreen spectrum volume sensor. Wow. No, touchscreen spectrum volume sensor lock. It's a lock that is a touchscreen and a volume spectrum thingy, all powered by a quantum processor and a curved body that offers a slim but satisfying grip. An NVIDIA TX 900 GPU graphics card miniaturized, a dual frontal stereo, speakers powered by built-in amplifiers, and a wireless gamepad that doubles as a keyboard. Whoa, he says never before has gaming on a phone felt so right. And finally he says, I give God the glory for the creative mind again. You know what? I give God the glory, right, for letting me be alive to see this awesome future product that is about to become. Thanks to you for creating it in 3D. We just need somebody to get up there and make it happen. And like I say, talk to me. We can make it happen. Somebody. Who's it gonna be? I mean, look at it. Is Android Jelly Beans? It tells me like maybe Samsung might want to think about it. Samsung, 2 products for you. It's got a Gorilla Glass, Corning Gorilla Glass, a curved body, a power button, and all those things. And what has he scored? He's got an 89.25. And that's the last guy here. One of his highest has been a 95. So to say all over again, we've got an 89, him, a 95, somebody else, a 79.5, a 79, an 82.25, and a 61.5. Right. Now, at the end of the day, like I said earlier on, this is not about what you scored or not. The score is to rank for the purpose of the contest. But at the end of the day, you get to measure yourself. You got to see what has been omitted. Nobody knows these things 100%. The judges will only give their ideas, right? But you got to know what you're working, how fast you're working. We asked that the work in progress be submitted on the forum, and we did see work in progress. So we believe that you didn't steal this from nowhere else, because we saw the work in progress. But you just got to keep to measure your own self and see, okay, this is how far I've gone right now, and I want to take it further the next time. So if we get people to keep getting involved in these processes, it will build you up as an individual. We'll take you to that place where you can basically become good for yourself, become good for the industry. At the end of the day, it's all about the industry. Our foundation is not making money from all of this, it's developmental. Making money is going to come through other means, whatever, but right now this is developmental. We need the support, we need commitment of you out there in the industry. We need everybody to say, okay, we're ready to take this on. Don't wait for nobody to push you, push yourself. But once you get pushed, somebody else sees that and takes on the cue from you and pushes themselves, and we can all move together. See, the idea is not to get there as an individual. If one person gets there before us, all we've all not got there. But once we all get there or move at the same pace, we can get there together. That's the basic idea here. So we're looking for stakeholders, looking for interest bodies, we're looking for funding bodies, the granting bodies to give us aids and funds, and governmental bodies to say, okay, we're ready to help the industry in West Africa so we can begin to make things happen. We've got all these guys here, they can do all of those things. But infrastructure issues, personal infrastructure issues, some don't even really see the future in what you're doing anyway, just do it for fun maybe. No, people are making money from this. They also started like this. Most of you are almost at the level of those people, but you don't know it yet because nothing pushes you out there. That is why we're creating the exposure. Our judges are from the bigger industry, looking into what we're doing and saying, this is how you can get better, this is how you can get better. The assistant professor, Hilary Connell, is going to send in a video feedback that is going to address things in his own point of view for everybody. And then we'll post that, then you can see and hopefully learn and develop. He's an instructor, and all of these guys are gurus. They're leads in the industry and in the company they've set up. And that is it. Thank you for being here today. Now, to round off this, I'm just going to say thank you to Digital Tutors. Digital Tutors is giving us the rewards. Digital Tutors is going to be offering us the rewards. The first and the second, they're having the 2 months subscription, or actually 3 months subscription from Digital Tutors. And they will be, all you need to do is just to get on and log on Digital Tutors, register there, and they will give you access to their library for about 2-3 months free of charge. And that's for the first and the second only. Unfortunately, it was initially just going to be for the first, but okay, let's do it for the second, but you know what, I'm trying to have chats with them, and maybe we could just come up with some consolation ideas, consolation prizes for the remaining people. Say thank you for getting involved in this. Thank you for creating the time, making the effort, and yeah. So yeah, I'm quite optimistic we'll get something from them as well for you. But this guys has got those long time to spend for free. So what's the difference between the first and the second? Well, the first is also going to be having an access to the whole library of Geek at Play studios. Geek at Play. Go online, go register at Geek at Play with your name. I will submit your name to them. Once you register, give your email address and your name over to them, and they will give you the access for a couple of months again. So it means you have all the avenue for you to develop. What further gift can computer graphic artists have other than the opportunity to learn and to know what you need to know. And right now, this is what we're able to offer. When the time comes that we can offer physical things, hardware things, we would see how it is. But you know what? What's the use of a hardware? What's the use of the fastest computer on earth if you really don't know what to do with it? You just stare with it and stay there like few hours, few minutes, and you go away. And the product is not really up there. Your result is not really up there. So basically, that is the thing. That is we say thank you to Digital Tutors and say thank you to Geek at Play. The last time we had Video to Brain V2B support us alongside Digital Tutors, and Larry O'Connor, one of the judges, the last time also supported us himself, and gave us access to his for the first guy, and gave access to his work and everything. And this is really exciting. We are getting out there. We're getting to showcase what we can do. I'll just quickly show you something. I didn't show you that before. I got lost in thoughts when I was talking. We have not a website as it, but we have a forum, an online forum that is just share the screen with you. We're trying to build a website and show and trying to raise some funds to do that right now. But this is it, Animation West Africa Foundation, and this is just a forum where you can come in and just rub minds together, ask questions. We have quite a lot of category where you must find something that applies to you. Where you can say something, ask a question, or it started not too long ago, but the participation is growing and it's okay. Get on it. It's www.awafoundation, awafoundation.net/forum. awafoundation.net/forum. So you got the web, the forum here, online forum. You got the website. You got the what would you call that? The Facebook group, and you got the Facebook page as well. The three of them. So it gives an opportunity. It's a platform for everybody to begin making things happen. I think I've taken enough of your time. Thank you so much for staying with me, and thank you for our. Let me show you my face again. Hope that's my face again. Now, so thank you for the time. Thank you for coming here.